So we're towards the end of a 3-mile ride today. Run today. It feels kind of not good. I don't know. I think, well, I'm breaking in my new shoes, and I didn't have coffee before the run this morning, and I'm right on a big uphill right now. So it's been okay. Okay, got to the end of my run. A really beautiful day out. It's about 9:15, I want to say. Yeah, not the greatest run, but I feel pretty good now. I'm ready to tear up some breakfast. I was a little worried about how my shin would feel, just because it had been, like, my left shin had been kind of acting up the past couple days, but I think it might have just been shin splints because it really didn't hurt at all during the run, and I feel really good walking on it now, so. Hey, so it's later in the day. I'm showered. It's about 3:30. I just saw my grandma at the nursing home. I'm waiting for my mom at a tile store right now, so I thought I'd chat a little bit about, you know, why I'm running a marathon, what my training's like, my running history. So I'm running the Pittsburgh Marathon on May 1st, 2022. This is December 28th right now, the day that I'm filming, Tuesday. And this will be my first marathon. Never run a marathon before. I don't exactly have no business running a marathon, but I kind of don't have any business running a marathon. I ran a half marathon in 2019. I ran it in Madrid when I was studying abroad in college, and I had a great time. I ran super slow, like my final time was 2:42, but I had such a good time. Would love to do another half again. So I figured around Thanksgiving, I thought, I saw on Instagram that the Pittsburgh Marathon was going on, and I thought I would really love to run it. I needed a new project to work on. Basically, the past couple months, I've just been 100% focused on work. I just moved to Pittsburgh a few months ago, and I work from home, so I just spent a lot of time, like, in my room working, really, and I needed something else to channel a lot of energy into, because I'm a pretty obsessive person. So I felt like this would be a good goal. So I hadn't been running for a while beforehand. I mean, I'd gone on runs here and there, but nothing over like 2 miles. But I stayed pretty, active. I also do pole dancing classes, so I was doing that once a week. Just working out in my room, doing a lot of body weight stuff like Pilates, but also I had like hand weights, so I was doing like Caroline Girvan's Epic 2 exercises here and there, and I walk a lot. So I have a pretty good fitness base starting from, but I spent the past month building up a base, and as of Sunday, it's officially 18 weeks until my marathon. So I am following Hal Higdon's Novice 1 training plan, which is 18 weeks. The longest run is 20 miles, I think 3 weeks out from the race. So that is 3 days during the week, shorter runs. 1 long run on the weekends, and 1 day of cross training, with 2 rest days. So I'm pretty much going to follow it as closely right now. I think as we get later in the plan, I'm going to sub out a couple of the mid-week runs with speed workouts. But obviously it's only week 1 right now, not even fully the way through. So we'll just see how it goes. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty committed. So it is Wednesday morning. I have my cup of half-calf coffee here, trying to wean down the caffeine. So I have a 3-mile run scheduled for today, but my body is feeling really sore. I think it's because I lifted on Monday and then ran yesterday. So I've learned my lesson to lift on your run days and keep your rest days your rest days. So I'm gonna foam roll, do some yoga, see how I feel, and then maybe switch today as a rest day and then do my run tomorrow. I don't run a run this morning, but I will. That wasn't very elegant. Nearing the end of a 3-mile run, feeling really good. Did not want to go out this morning. On my last weekday run, another 3 miles. Can't lie, the distance is getting a little boring, but I know I have my long run of 6 miles next. Cars are coming, so I'm gonna stop filming. It is such a beautiful and sunny morning. Look at all those trees. As much as I love living in a city, you know, living in some wide open spaces isn't too bad either. Good morning. Happy January 1st, 2022. New year. I hope your New Year's Eve was better than mine. I literally just laid in bed, fell asleep. My dad woke me up to eat 12 grapes. Hispanic people know what I'm talking about. And then I went right back to bed. So it was kind of sad, but you know, we don't have COVID. We're set. It's about noon. Today's been pretty chill. Just kind of read, ate breakfast. Today is supposed to be a rest day for me since I have my long run tomorrow, 6 miles, but I might end up going with my brother to the gym to do arms because he wants company and clearly I'm incapable of taking a full rest day. But yeah, that's all I really have to report. I did spend a lot of today reading more, or is one of my resolutions. I might make a video about my New Year's resolutions. But I have about 50 pages left of Alone on the Wall by Alex Honnold. I read this like 2 years ago, but I wanted to reread it. So it's pretty good. And I also just started today Charles Street number 44 by Danielle Steele. I'm not a big romance girl, but this is just a Spanish translation I was gifted a couple years ago that I never read, so I figure this is a nice slow read or you know, a nice easy read for a little bit. Also today I might have to prep for work on Monday. My car turns out to need new belts, so I won't be able to go back to Pittsburgh today like I was planning. So instead I'll probably have to take a day off in the middle of the week to return. So I'm gonna try to work a little bit now so I'm not far behind. It's stressing me out a little bit, but you know, what can you do? Yeah. Another rainy day on my 6-mile run. I didn't end up going to the gym or anything yesterday. In all honesty, I was having a really bad day and spent most of the time a little weepy in bed. But that's another reason to run, is you have a reason to get up for the next day. I'm not sure how far along I am. I'm like 40 minutes, so I have to check how long that is in miles. Feeling good so far. My upper back is kind of hurting, but I think that's just because I was prone all day yesterday. But yeah, I'm listening to a podcast for the first time. Usually I listen to music, but I'm listening to F1 Beyond the Grid. So that's a Formula One podcast. The season ended last month, but it's nice to listen in the off season, waiting until March for the sport to pick back up again. And in the meantime, run. So I'll check in a little bit. Just finished the run, 6 miles. Took me an hour and 25 minutes. So pretty good. That's pretty much what I was expecting to take. Ran walk after 3.5 miles, which was fine. Now I'm going to stretch, eat some brunch because it's 10 a.m. Shower. Later today I'll probably foam roll. Yeah.